Jyothirlatha is the Chief Technical Officer of Godrej Housing Finance. She's a digital and technology strategist with deep expertise in building and implementing technology solutions. With over 2 decades of rich experience, she has been conferred with several prestigious awards for her contribution in the field of technology and innovation. Welcome to India.com, Jyothirlatha ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the wonderful introduction. I'm really happy to be there in this forum.
Right, ma'am. So first of all, being the CTO, it must have been quite a journey, as we know that you've had over 2 decades of experience. So can you just throw some light on your corporate journey?
So first of all, I would start with my engineering interest and how I started my engineering journey. So in my days, in 90s, way back, so the number of women in the engineering field, that itself was very, very low. Okay, it may be because of the field and mechanical engineering, the civil engineering, the kind of field work and all that whatever was required. So that might be the constraint. So we were the ones like we challenged that status quo, and I wanted to be an engineer. So that actually made me to pursue my career in Master of Technology. That's where my interest in the software has actually, if you see the 2000s, the software boom happened. So that is where I got into the software industry, and from there my corporate journey started. And I started as a developer, and from there on I have taken multiple project management positions. I have led large groups, and I am handling a large portfolio of technology and the security domain and infrastructure and all. That is where I started, and I'm really enjoying my journey.
Yeah, ma'am, that's been quite a journey being the CTO in the times which is a male-dominated sector. I'm really sure it must have been quite a journey. So you must have also faced quite a few challenges also over these 2 decades of your experience in the corporate sector. So if you can highlight a few of them, which could, inspire the upcoming ladies who are dreaming to reach at your level of position.
So there are quite a few incidents where it may be, if I look back on all those incidents, and then if I do the introspection and all, maybe some kind of I feel that now the intent may not be wrong or whatever. So I would like to state few examples where some of the projects, we used to have a kind of pool of projects, and we were asked to choose some of the projects like of your interest and which would be suiting your skill sets and all. Then what would happen, you would like to choose the project without considering any kind of constraints, because you feel you are capable and you will be able to take it on, and you will be able to execute the project very well. But sometimes it happened with me, like my manager said, okay, this project is very difficult for a woman and it requires a lot of travel, allowed or are not very safe places to travel. So these kind of things really left me a kind of big disappointment was there. But at the same time, if I look back, I feel okay, as a manager, he was responsible for taking care of the employees, and maybe that was the intent. But talent is the one, I think credibility of talent, it is not having any kind of gender related constraints or whatever. I feel if you are talented and you are believing in yourself, definitely you can take it on and you will be able to prove yourself, and finally the talent matters.
Right, ma'am.
Correct.
So how do you maintain that work and life balance, especially when we're working in a pandemic and a lot of people are working from home, and being a woman, you're at home or even at office. So what advice you would give to the women, how they can maintain their work and life balance?
So perfect work-life balance is kind of is very impossible thing to achieve according to me. So if you are thinking that I will go to office at 9 o'clock, I'll come back by 5 o'clock, and I will outperform everyone at work, and I'll come back home and I will give my 100% to everyone. So that is a kind of impossible thing to achieve, very frankly, and this is very my personal opinion. What you have to do is a kind of balance between these two. Some days work will demand more time from you, and some days your time is required at personal front. You will have to strike a balance between these two. You can't be saying, okay, I have to wind up by 5 o'clock because I have to have a work life balance. Ideally, you are more responsible. Actually, your passion should drive. Your passion should drive. When your passion is driving your work, it will not be a burden on you, and you will not really feel like you are losing on something because you are spending more time on one particular front. This is my experience also, and this is my advice also to all who are feeling that, okay, this is a kind of, no, I am not having the work life balance or whatever. Just see, are you doing the work which you really love? So, and also at the same time, I feel it is very important for everyone to take out some me time. I'm not saying that, okay, you have to have no, your 100% you out for you do no, you give your 150% to your organization, but you have your zero time for your no personal thing.
So, right, ma'am. And now, I'm sure that, you must have certain mantras or maybe inspirations in life which you must have followed. So, what five, mantras you can give to the upcoming women?
So I think first of all, you don't give up on success, because success will not come on day one itself. It will take its own time. And second one is, the fear of failure actually limits us to perform the things which we really want. And next one is the stretch boundaries. You don't confine yourself to one small boundary and try to perform within that area. You have to stretch the boundaries. And another important point I feel is very important is kind of, you have to continuously learn from your mistakes, your success, everything. You have to continuously improve yourself.
Right, ma'am. And then, this Women's Day is, we're celebrating Women's Day on the 8th of March. And the theme of this Women's Day is choose to challenge. And, as you chose during the in the early days when, there were very less women in the tech field. So you challenged yourself to the world, and you're here at this level, we can see. So what does choose to challenge mean to you?
You always have to challenge the status quo and work hard, and don't hesitate to actually come out of your comfort zone to perform.
So now it was really great to have you on India.com. And, I would like you to wish all the women a very happy Women's Day and tell them to choose to challenge.
Thank you so much. Wish you all a very happy Women's Day. And as I said, all of you, please challenge you please invent the radical self. And that is where the success mantra is. All the best to all of you.
Thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am. It was a pleasure speaking with you.